Hi, welcome back. For this episode, we're going to review Smoking Guns by Gangster series through Fireworks, or Black Market Fireworks. Much like some of the other videos, I just want to kind of give you a quick reminder of some great storage ideas. Whereas you can store your ball shells in one of these containers. Picked up this container from Walmart with that. It has a rubber gasket in it, as you can see. Will help keep the dust and dirt and moisture, depending on where you store your ball shells, out. And of course, because ball shells typically don't list different effect types, I just take all the ones that you see in these videos, and there's still a couple more of the ball shells, and we'll put them into this storage, so then I have them nice and easily handled as I'm designing, laying out my show. Hey, I know I've got enough ball shells, I can mix and match and add these in different pieces within my show. But on to the Smoking Guns. As you can see here, it's a Gangster series by Black Market Fireworks. Now, the box has 12 ball shells in it. And then let's just kind of take a look here real quick so you can see. Okay, let's get this open for us. Kind of look at the outside of the package, 12 shells. I had some pretty good luck with the Gangster series from Black Market Fireworks, off-name brand, as you can tell. You get some pretty cool effects. Of course, relatively inexpensive. I believe this 12 shot was like $19, I believe. So let's get this box open for us here. Of course, you got the tape, so we just throw that down here on the side. Get that out of the way. Now, in this case, I had picked up 2 boxes of it. Okay. So on this, you notice that this is probably a little bit larger tube. So I'll lay this one down here. And set up for a little camera angle, which yeah. Let's kind of move this out of the way, because it looks like all these balls are color coded. So you've got blue, red, green, like an orangish, kind of like a brown, and then of course looks like another green. So it looks like this can be about through the same. It's a cardboard tube, as you can see there. I'm just going to move this one off the table because it's exactly the same thing. So I have a little bit more room to get these out. So again, I like these ball shells because you can utilize them in conjunction with your 60-gram artillery shells, and you maybe can offset timing on them a little bit, and you get the little smaller ball shell. And of course, obviously, explosives at a little bit lower height, maybe not as big of effect, and then immediately following you have another 60-gram. I'm just going to go open this one right away too while we're at it. So you just kind of see. So again, with these, obviously you have 2 tubes, cardboard tubes. So you definitely want to hold on to those. There's the little warning slip. Hold on to your tubes because you're here shortly. You're going to start building some racks and give you some different ideas on poor man's racks, is what they're called, and what you can do and how you can build them. So that way, with these cardboard tubes, you don't have to. The way that the racks are designed, You know, if you get a cardboard tube that starts wearing out a little bit, you can now replace them. So it's always great to hold on to these tubes and not just throw them away. I had a neighbor last 4th of July. They were shooting out some fireworks, and we were doing our little show, and I walked over to them and I said, "Hey, what are you going to be doing with these tubes?" And they're like, "I don't know, probably throwing them away." So they just gave me the tubes, so hold on to them, because you know, they put them to good use. Remember, everything we're doing here is about the show. I just kind of want to again touch on some different product options through the different fireworks stores in and around my area. So this will kind of just kind of give a little bit better view on the size of the shell. Of course, the color. Of course, on top they got a little. The string has a little bit of color to it, so you can kind of see what kind of color that the shell may possess, but it doesn't really tell us what the actual effect is. So you can see it's your normal brown that has an orange string to it. So it's kind of a purple or red. The red, so I'm going to assume naturally that's going to be a red shell. So, yeah, fancy little coating on the shell itself. Looks like another red. And then another purple. So kind of look, and this is kind of. Let's do just a quick little comparison on size, because this is a little bit more expensive ball shell, but this is kind of just your regular. I pull that off on a different one, kind of matching up with a different. As you can tell, they're approximately the same. Of course, the boxes don't tell us, you know, gram-wise on what's included, but just kind of get a little fancy with the different ball shells. I'm going to say I want it, you know, a little bit bigger than these. So, considering again, all in all, that the ball shells are pretty much roughly the same size, that they'll work fine with the tubes. Okay, and of course adds to your arsenal, so to speak. So the more you have, the bigger, longer, better show that you can put on for your friends and family. So kind of get these in here, and then we'll go ahead and put those in as well. And again, what you see the storage I introduced earlier in the back, I just throw them in there, mix and match. They're going to be moved around, so they're going to get stirred up and shaken up. And again, the ultimate goal is to keep your costs down when you're designing a show. And so you can find, you know, deals on some of these ball shells. Then you can put together your show relatively, you know, inexpensive. And really, you know, with the ball shells, it doesn't really necessarily mean, you know, you have to use one particular product over the other. So again, this is the smoking guns, 2 cardboard tubes, 1 per. Again, and when I look at the smoking tubes, it's a little bit taller. Cardboard, a little bit taller than your normal standard ball shell. It's about the size of your normal fiberglass tube or your HDPE tube. So that's the fiberglass. So they're the same height as those. So when we do our racks, you have to kind of keep that in mind. We'll go through all that here in later videos. So you're going to want to stay tuned. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. That way you can get all the updates and start seeing how you can put your rack together as we start moving closer to the 4th of July. So again, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Of course, you can follow us on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter. And again, this is the Gangster series, Smoking Guns. Thanks for watching.